Alright, hello, welcome back to the PowerAid podcast. I'm your host, Marco.
And I'm Gael.
And this is our guest, Simon.
Hello.
Damn, you're setting up so straight.
I'm trying to present myself.
I just present yourself.
He's wearing the uterus shirt.
I just said! I told him when he was waiting for me outside the movies, right?
This
I was getting out,
not...
and I saw him like, dude, that's a fucking uterus on your shirt.
No!
Yes?
This is, if any of you guys watch Black Clover, you will know what this means. To any other
Cringe
people...
Clover.
Cringe Clover?
No, it's great.
Why are you telling me?
Highly
What the fuck?
recommend
Why is he so
because you suck. Alright?
Alright.
I'm taking over this podcast.
That's
And
right.
we also have cups now for our PowerAid to look more better.
know.
And if you see the water on the table, that's because that's how cold they were. So
Yes.
No, Simon just peed on the
perspiration.
table.
Yeah, I did.
Shut up. Okay.
He ate a burger and he had to pee.
I did.
The restroom here isn't working. Actually, that's right. And he peed on here.
So, what flavor is this?
This is orange flavor, of course. And we are in the cold section. Our two topics today will be censorship in media. And then our next topic will be which one's better, Marvel or DC.
Oh, that's a good one.
And that's going to probably take a while because me and Simon are definitely different people. Guy will probably be like the judge or something.
Yeah.
don't
I'm not
trust
really.
Dial
I'm
to
not really
judge.
into DC and Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And as to always begin the episode, here comes the clip.
Yeah.
I'll click
Okay.
it.
First, the hosts clink it,
Fine, Jesus.
and then together with the
Oh, yes.
boom.
Let's
Oh, you're fired.
Alright, let's take
One.
it. 3, 2, 1. Really nice and fresh. I like the ice.
I like the ice too.
Ice is good.
I was right. It tastes like the Hi-C.
The ice is my favorite part.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I don't really get that orange.
Just like your
It's not bad though. Like it's actually
yeah,
It's
pretty good.
actually what's the thing when you have like a controversial opinion?
Oh, a hot take.
Hot take. Better than fucking Sunny D.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever you invite your friends over and you have no orange juice, but you got orange PowerAid, you could like put that in and say like, yeah, this is my new type of orange juice.
Yeah, because I don't like Sunny D. Is just
Yeah, it's not good.
the texture. It's just like it feels like rough.
It's better than Sunny D and High C. So if you want orange
The
juice
Hi-C
or orange soda,
Hi-C like the
High C orange.
Hi-C orange.
Yeah, the fruit punch High C is pretty good.
Yeah, fruit punch Hi-C is like the best like fruit punch in my opinion.
Alright,
Juice.
speaking of hot takes, an interesting hot take we all have here, which is different, would be censorship in media. There's many things that are censored in media that make sense, and there's others that don't. And of course, the one person who would probably have the most interesting opinion in that would be our guest Simon.
Yeah. Actually, where would we start in that like exactly? Because there's like a bunch.
There's a bunch.
It's just like broad. So like.
Alright,
when
what is your worst thing? Like, what's the one thing you hate whenever it's censored in media?
Oh, jokes.
Jokes. Oh, that's a big one.
Like when they censor jokes when they're obviously like jokes. Like yeah, they can be messed up
Mhm.
and everything, but it's a joke. Nothing's meant by it. It's just meant for laughs. And
Mhm.
if it's not your thing, then just don't watch it. Why would you want to censor it?
Mhm.
Doesn't make sense.
That makes perfect. I agree with you on there. I
Mhm.
hate whenever jokes have to be censored. Like of course there's your dark humor, and then there's like your
Yeah.
edgy kids trying to just say,
Fucked
the
up shit,
N word
yeah.
and stuff like that. Those aren't jokes. Those are just you being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Jokes, like, they actually have to be funny, have a punch. Like,
Yeah.
and then there's gonna be people saying, "Oh, but like, what if my humor is just different than yours?" And then like, yeah, but like, your humor is just fucking dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Like you should know, like have the common sense to be like, oh, that's obviously a joke, or oh,
That's
that
fucked
guy's
up.
messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, there's your middle school humor, which is obviously like that dumb shit, like people saying the N word, R word, the F word,
Or
the
even
one that we shouldn't say.
Yeah, or even just like kind of joking about like I guess with like people will joke. You'll see people. Hopefully it doesn't happen as much, but like with what happened recently in Uvalde, I know someone that made a joke about that,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, dude.
Like, dude, there's always a time and place. Like,
Yeah, like,
you
don't-
have dark humor, but there's still like, those were casualties that should have not happened.
Yeah. Like those things like that. If you joke about those things, and then like you'll expect some flack there, or like it shouldn't really be tolerated at all because like it's actual like death
Actual lives.
that actually happen. And it could very well happen here too.
Like, that's something you'd say in middle school, right? Like, oh, huh, you're so edgy. But like, the more you grow up, the more you realize, like, oh yeah,
It's fucked up.
It's messed up. Like, why would I say that type of thing?
Mhm.
And that brings me to an interesting topic. What I hate in media myself is the censorship of politics. Like, you know how liberals
Dude.
to censor Republicans and stuff like that?
And Republicans also censor Democrats.
Yeah,
That's also like...
It goes both ways, but still, it's horrible.
And
that's like Fox and
one
CNN.
thing I do not like is how they chalk a whole person's like beliefs and personality to like who they run for, like as like presidential candidates. Like, let's say, okay, for example, let's say I like Trump and like I vote for Trump, or like I support Trump. People automatically assume I'm xenophobic, racist, this and that. Here's the thing. I myself don't care about Trump and like don't like go for Trump. But the thing is, I can recognize no, not everyone who like supports Trump and likes Trump or this and that. Not everyone who goes for him is like xenophobic, racist, this and that. It's just fucking dumb and stupid of you to think.
Yeah, there's like
no.
I'm about to call out some people. Like, right, you're gonna know who you are. But on Instagram, man, there's always these girls. Like, the moment you say you prefer Trump over, like, let's say back in 2016, Trump versus Hillary. Oh my god, the girls who got so angry, like, oh my god, you hate Mexicans, you hate black people, you hate Native Americans. We're like, no, you just search up your own facts and stuff like that, and you see your belief in Trump versus Hillary. And that's old news, bro. Like, you know, everyone knew that Hillary wanted to have a no-fly zone in a war with Syria. There's that. But that is one of the things that really annoy my gears. Like, whenever Trump got banned off of Twitter, like, come on. Like, he used to be an old U.S. president. Like, I get, like, the stuff he said was dumb and stuff like that, but still, you shouldn't block people's beliefs or, like, ideologies. Like, I get, like, whenever it's neo-Nazism, actual racism, stuff like that, sure, you could block that off. But Trump never did none of that. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, you guys can, like, ignore it, too. Mm-hmm. Like, you should hear both sides of the story.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Wait, they associated Trump with, like, neo-Nazis?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, because the thing, doesn't the xenophobia come from, like, him, like, always, like, because it would always be him, like, something with the Mexicans. What did he, like, target
build
Mexicans?
the wall, stuff
like
that.
Yeah. And, like, he would, like, call him dirty, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they call him xenophobic because of that.
True, but, like, the thing is, I get that part, like, yeah, it's a little dumb, but that's the thing, Trump is trying to get people angry, you know. I do believe he's a clown, but still, like, his policies, they would work.
Yeah.
I feel like that wall thing was just a whole fucking joke in and of itself.
Like, you think he was just saying that just like fucking
just to say that.
rile up some shit? Because it never happened.
No, it never did happen, and it was never proposed. Like, the only thing he did, I think, was increase what you might call it, like, security in a sense. And I know,
which I feel like you should increase, like, security.
People were saying that he was racist against blacks, but I'm gonna bring up this statistic. He actually lowered what's it? He basically gave more African Americans more jobs. Like, that's the way to say it. Like, you know, like, that line of people who are not working decreased more and more. And then this upcoming election, oh my god, it was war. It was horrible.
Yep.
But I do still believe that Trump should have won this election, but I'm over it. I think I'm probably also saying that because in hindsight, Joe Biden, nothing. And plus, what helps that more is, since we live in the border, what happened whenever all those Haitians were under the bridge, 10,000 or even more were down there just chilling. Like, Del Rio 2 was down there.
Yeah, it was on the news. You gotta know, like, this shit made CNN.
Yeah, and it's not like it's over. It's still going on. Like,
there's another caravan coming in soon.
Damn, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then to make it worse, Biden is not being helpful during this war.
I haven't heard anything from him. Like, he's not really, like...
He's sending arms and money, but, like, why are you going to send, like, $42 billion to Ukraine for no reason when here in America we actually need the money and the help?
Yeah.
That's a whole other issue, too. Like, staying, like, I guess more neutral in a sense, and, like, actually helping out.
We should be like Switzerland. We should be more neutral. But that it doesn't help that because NATO wants Ukraine for some reason.
They just want world peace.
They want world peace, but they're doing it, like, at the worst
I
type
know.
of way. I like how I went to censorship to this.
That's what I'm thinking in my head, like...
But it makes sense, though. Let's, like, bring it up, because think about the war has been censored.
Well, yeah.
Do you hear about it anymore?
No.
You don't even hear about the stuff at the border anymore.
Exactly.
Is it? You think it's... Okay, do you think it's censored, or you think just relevancy?
But it's relevant either way.
Relevant,
war over there
Oh, it is
important,
relevant.
and it's not being being censored. Because right now they're saying that Russia's actually starting to kick ass.
Yeah.
In a bad way. In a bad way, obviously. Russia should not be winning, but still, Russia is actually kicking Ukraine's ass, and they don't bring any of it up. Like, I know we shouldn't know about that, but we should.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we need to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We can't always be, like, we have to be isolated, but know about around the world what's going on.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
agree.
That would be good.
Mm-hmm. What other type of censorships kind of, like, suck?
I mean, there's always like, well, what I know is like most is like just people being sensitive.
True.
Oh yeah.
Because I think I'm pretty sure all of you have noticed is how over the years people been getting more and more and more sensitive in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't say much, let's say in media, in movies, in songs, because if not, you'll be quick to freaking like just like get fucking canceled. What?
I'm glad you're saying this. Good
Yeah.
job. You've come
Yeah.
so far.
What do you mean?
No.
It's been a thing. Yeah, no, like that shouldn't be a thing because it's like how do I put this into words? The same freedom you have of like speaking out against those things that fucking sensitive people speak out, using that freedom to take away the freedom of people to say whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, isn't that kind of like counterintuitive in a way? Like, I just don't agree with that. Like you. That's just like, one whole thing. I don't know if y'all like. I don't know if y'all like had to like say about that, but like
I do, but it's more different. Sensitive people want to bring in inclusivity. Now that's good enough, but there's forced inclusivity. You know what I mean? Like if you need to include an African American, an Asian person, something in a group just because of the name of inclusivity, you're not being inclusive. You're not being diverse. You're being
Isn't
what's
that
the
just
word?
racist?
It's racist. In a
Honestly,
sense, like,
because
why
you're
would-
just you're choosing like okay, say
like let's say in a movie you're including something, right?
Mhm.
Like a black person, stuff like that. Like let's say okay, no, that's a bad example. I don't know how to say
all right here.
this.
So
Okay, no,
basically-
I know,
All right,
I know,
all right,
I know it. You know, whenever Joe Biden wanted to bring in a new person to the Supreme Court,
Mhm.
he specifically said he'd be looking for a black person.
Yeah.
Like, why are you gonna look for a black person and not the next best person for the Supreme
Oh,
Court?
Exactly.
I get you.
He's being inclusive, but he is.
That
being-
goes to like I guess that goes to show how like it's still
To
prevalent.
be fair, the person he chose is actually very good.
She is, but like, still think about it.
But
There-
the reason why he chose her is not a good
it's
reason.
not a good reason. Like, what if there's like a better white person, a better Asian person, a better something else than that woman? Like, trust me, she's good. Like, she probably kicks ass and everything, but like, there's still better out there. You have to choose what's best.
You need to choose
for
on
the
skill
situation.
set.
Exactly.
Skill set. I agree. Like their intentions are, I get like their intentions are good, but like they just need to like execute them in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get what they're trying to do. Just
But like, come on, like that's the Supreme Court. You need to see all your options and see like what's the best for the Supreme
Mhm.
Court.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that annoys me is you know how like there's Latinos and Latinas. The inclusivity trying to include Latin X.
I always what
What's
the fuck
that?
is yeah I always forget what
Latin
is.
X is like for the transgenders or stuff like that are not gender stuff like. Yeah.
Not, why wouldn't that just be like LGBTQ?
Yeah, but like
So
because like you know how
But now it's like race.
it's not race. It's it's like getting to race. Like you know how there's your masculino and your femenina.
I guess yeah.
Like ella va al baño or él va al baño.
Uh huh.
And then like ellos van al baño, I guess for like transgenders. Right? I don't know how you'd say in Spanish.
I think it's
Like you got
AOs.
your Latinos, your Latinas, and like what about the transgender people? What about the asexual people? Stuff like that.
Oh, so they're referred as
they're
Latino.
Latin X, but like
I get.
I
you.
get it, but like it's kind of
Like wait, like what do you think is like not
it's kind of dumb.
like the term or like them
The
trying
term.
to include them?
Like I know you're trying to include them, like that's why we could use AOs and stuff like that, they
Mhm.
them, right? But like why are you trying to use Latin X? Latinos, like I know it sounds like for a guy. 'Cause
no,
of the
Latinos
O
means
is in general for Latins.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever like oh what about the Latin X's? I'm like
That's,
What do you
that's
mean?
what- That's
mean,
what
like,
Latinos
yeah,
are.
that's what Latinos is. It's a whole group.
yeah. Well, and I get
I get
what
that was a thing.
they think that because like when you refer to someone, like it just as like singular. Oh, that's what it is. When you refer to someone as like singular,
Then you bring in Latino or Latina.
yeah. But if it's in general, it's Latinos,
Mhm.
like us Latinos.
Yeah.
Los Latinos y el gringo.
Yeah, yeah. The gringo.
And then Gringas. Gringo X.
Gringas.
Gringas.
What? Green Gex?
Green Gex.
But yeah, there's like the world's slowly changing and censoring. Like there's some things that should be censored and then some things that shouldn't. You know what doesn't make sense? Censoring the F word in like TV shows or movies, stuff like that.
Well, depends on the
Oh,
genre.
okay.
True,
Like
but,
if
the
it's
F slur?
catered towards
Yeah.
kids
Oh.
and they have like a celebrity on.
true,
that
but like
swears a
on
lot.
live TV, if you say fuck, you get fined $15,000.
Oh,
okay,
really?
Fuck.
Yeah,
What? Really?
yeah,
Okay, that is dumb.
that is.
Cause no, not only that, censoring just makes it more like censorable. Cause
Yeah.
you're telling people that's wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and when you tell people that's wrong,
They want to do it.
they want to censor it. But if you kind of just like let it be, slowly it's gonna mold. Slowly it's gonna mold into society and be fine. It's like fuck, cause I didn't. Oh yeah, you can't say fuck. Can't you say bitch though or something like that? That's weird. The way it works,
there's like certain curses you can't.
you can say
yeah.
bitch, but you can't say fuck or shit.
You know what's an interesting one? The word cunt.
I was about to say.
Americans think like it's the devil word right there.
But
they,
Britain
and
is
then
like-
British be like, "Oh, fucking cunt, mate.
Cunt,
You're
cunt.
a cunt."
Yeah, that's. I don't see the issue with that.
Neither do I.
I guess it's just like, being
the
proper
old
in
people,
manners,
yeah.
but like we're evolving. Society's constantly evolving.
It's funny. We're evolving to censor certain things, and we're evolving to uncensor things. It's funny, don't you think?
Censor what exactly?
Like, the F, like fuck, bitch, ass, titties, stuff like that. Like we're slowly uncensoring those words.
I feel like we're censoring the things that like should have been uncensored way back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's the things that whenever you say like, it's like
Even on
something
YouTube.
whenever you go to the white people, you're like, old white people, and you're like, what's up? And like, sir, you can't say what's up. It's what's up. Like when you go to the old people, the old white people.
People do that?
Yeah, there's like some old white people. I know.
Simon, does that happen?
Not really.
Really? No,
really?
You're
No.
not part of those white people.
No, mine are like
Wait, don't you say yes?
my parents like.
Your parents are cool though.
Yeah.
Well,
what
my
about your, like,
my
your grandmas or grandpa?
they're like rednecks.
Oh,
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
those kind.
no, I mean like proper white people. They're like,
Yeah. I
why are
know.
you saying fuck? Like when you go to church, like whenever you're with the Pope and you say fuck you, fuck the devil. Like you can't be saying that. You can't be saying fuck.
Can't say hell. It's a bad word.
You can't say hell.
Bro. I mean, I've had aunt like that, but then I just accidentally say like, "Oh shit, my bad," and then she just like glares her eyes and just keeps it
Oh
down.
shit, my bad.
That's an interesting one. Censoring religion. Now that's another thing that's kind of annoying.
People like censor.
All right, so that's just like, okay, so censoring in general, like, doesn't that go against your freedom of speech,
It
your
does.
freedom of religion? So why censor anything, even if it's bad?
No, you should
And
censor
stuff.
bad things.
I mean, it's
some
bad,
things
but
should be censored.
Why
I
are you
agree.
looking at that?
Yeah.
You know, like you can. The way you should censor it is by not looking at it,
Mhm.
not giving that video
The
views
intention,
or
yeah.
anything.
What shouldn't be censored, I think, is like, you know, those curse words that we just said right now. Like they're just curse words.
Yeah, like-
they're more
Yeah,
expressive.
YouTube. Like YouTube does that shit.
Oh
like,
yeah, YouTube
like,
Kids. Oh my god, bro.
and they're.
That's a thing.
I don't go on YouTube
Yeah.
Kids.
No, like you don't get it. Like YouTube Kids is its own thing, right? But YouTube still tries to censor regular YouTube. Like
Oh yeah, I don't. That's
Like, if
dumb.
they're-
age restrict and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Like just have everything that like screw all that stuff, like the things that like YouTube Kids should just be like things that censor bad words, all that stuff, boom, they move it to there. But regular YouTube should just be like this, like free.
Speaking of, we probably will get we probably may get age restricted because we did say some swears in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
YouTube does not like swears. But whatever, right? We do our own thing. Oh, which also brings up the podcasts on Spotify. We are iffy on there right now because
Yeah.
we're trying to get some issues cleared with. But hopefully we can get episode 3 out in a timely manner.
Yeah. These episodes they'll still be coming out.
Yeah, these will be out for sure on YouTube.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Spotify is kind of
yeah, as of right now we can't upload,
because it's kind of being goofy.
Yeah. but hopefully we can in the future.
Mhm.
You haven't been drinking your high C fruit punch. I mean,
I have. I've just been sipping. Small sips. Gotta savor it until the end of the video, and then I'll just chug it down.
God damn.
True, but still.
Oh.
You know what's another interesting thing?
What?
This isn't about censorship, it's about a story we have with Simon.
Oh.
So, our guest here, Simon, we love playing games, but he's such a rager. We were playing Monopoly this one time.
No, don't even go there, bro. Okay, so people, please in the comments, tell me if this is fair. So I play Monopoly, right? And we're all sitting around, and I try to buy property. Like I want to buy it from, let's say, Gael. And I'm like, hey Gael, may I have, let's take Boardwalk or something like that.
That one's really good.
Yeah, it is really good, right? And you'd be like, oh, I don't want to sell it. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, if you're here, just tell me, I'm willing to pay. And so I'm sitting down, and literally, we have this friend named Nick. And Nick's like, oh, you want Boardwalk? I want Boardwalk. And then he looks over to Gael, and Gael's like, I like Nick. Here's Boardwalk for free.
What?
And then this cycle just continues until everyone has property except for me. I just have whatever I landed on, and then every time another and then let's say Gael lands on Marco's property, and normally they get fined, right? Well, he can be like, I'll just pay you back the money you get. You know what? Have $1 million or whatever. And then I land on it, and they're like, oh, you don't have money? Too bad. Sell me that property.
Damn.
And I get shitted on. Like, I got so pissed the other day.
I don't think it was like that.
I think it's a skill issue.
It was a while. Well, skill issue? Listen, dumbass, alright? I don't need you telling me about skill issues when you just go around, take them all I want is railroads because, ooh.
No, I think it's just a skill issue that you're bad at Monopoly and don't
Listen,
know how to...
it's not freaking true, alright? I've been I've tried to play fair.
Wait,
this is not even just Monopoly. What? I don't want to hear a damn word out of
You
your
have a
mouth.
good point. Were y'all playing the board game, like physically, or through Xbox?
No, through Xbox.
Maybe just like the Xbox version.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just look at the Xbox.
That's the same thing! Alright, anyways, and then we play this other game called Unstable Unicorns, right? And oh my god, this
He's taking off his
prick
glasses. The white man's taking off his glasses.
this prick named Nick, same guy we're talking about. Am I allowed to say names? Fuck it. Fuck you, Nick. Anyways, I'm playing the game, and the goal of the game is to get 7 unicorns in your stables. I have 6. I have the best card. Or no, I don't have 6. I have 5, right? And I have literally I put down like a magic card which disappears, and you have to discard something. This one was gonna make me where I can play 2 cards and not have to discard. So I'd play the magic card, which is 1 card, and I play the fat unicorn, which is basically worth 2 unicorns. So I was about to win the game, and then here comes Nick. No, and he has a special card called what was it? A panda card? Pandemonium. And he threw it down and turned all my freaking unicorns into pandas. Right? And I was like, oh, well, I guess he's just trying to win the game. And then he looks to me, he's like, you guys can win. I just don't want Simon to win. Like, fuck you, Nick. And then I was so pissed because I stayed 14 rounds because no one decided to finish the freaking game. Every card I pulled, every time I tried to play it, it canceled out because it turned into a fucking panda. It was so stupid. And they say I rage. They've made me this way. You saw me sitting down. I'm very calm.
This reminds me of another game that we play called D&D.
Oh my god.
Dungeons and
What do we do
Dragons.
in D&D?
Okay, so anytime we play D&D, it always begins where we meet in a bar and someone has to drink cum for some reason.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that one time I got fucked. Like, literally, I got fucked.
Yeah.
By a fat lady.
Yeah.
And she broke my legs, actually, too.
Yeah.
Why?
It was
Man, the
worth
best
it.
session was the pirate one.
The pirate one.
That was
Was that the one where we blew up a guy?
No,
Yeah.
remember that was
Do you know one time we blew up a homeless dude? We sent him out to sea, and then
That
we
was
fucking...
the pirate one.
We sent like a cannon, boom, killed him in the middle of the sea.
Okay, let me explain. To all you people who know what D&D is,
Dungeons
the
and
people
Dragons.
I'm the dungeon master. I play with murder hobos. They all go out and they just kill whatever they see. Whatever they don't kill, they enslave. They found a whole gnome ship, enslaved all the gnomes,
Oh, shit.
and set off a couple and used them for target practice.
I use them for target
Yes.
practice.
It was
pretty
like,
funny.
man, we got this cool new motor on our ship. Hey, go out to sea. I think I left something there. Boom. Yeah. But no, it was fun. It definitely made interesting moments. Yeah. Oh, and then and then I played as a player with him. Played a fucking cabbage.
Oh yeah,
And all he would do is just meow. He was the fucking meow lily pad thing from Plants vs Zombies. Cattail. And he would just meow the whole time. And I would try. I was this dumbass
Weren't you a
clown.
floating cat head on like a body?
No.
He didn't have a
Oh,
body.
he just hopped around,
I
right?
just
Yeah.
hopped around.
Oh, shit.
And then whenever he slept, he like got like deep ass roots. So if you wanted to take him anywhere, you couldn't. You had to leave him there.
I didn't die.
No, he didn't die.
No.
Didn't one time Nick die because like he got annoyed and killed? Oh no! One time Nick, Gabriel was being annoying. The thing is, and the thing with D&D, you need everyone. It's best to have every player in your squad alive because each one plays a different role. Like
Squad? Warzone reference?
yeah. Oh my gosh! Shut up. No. You need everyone because everyone has a specific role to play. Someone is a healer. Someone's uses a sword. Someone uses magic. Whatever. So Nick being like a paladin or something.
Paladin's nuts.
Gabriel was like.
He was a
rogue.
thief, and he was just stealing shit.
He was stealing
from us.
From us, right? And then there was a point where Nick was like, you know what, fuck you, Gabriel. Kills him. He killed Gabriel. And you know what happens like a few moments later? We all die.
I thought that shit was the funniest thing ever, and I totally agree with it. And I don't regret anything. I thought it was hilarious.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, because the way Gabriel sat down is because he's like,
Oh, yeah.
bro.
That's like the...
Guess I go on my phone. Like,
It's happening again where we
Oh,
roast
yeah.
Gabriel at the 20
Yeah,
seconds
dude,
mark.
we always shit on Gabriel like halfway through. Like,
Oh, do we?
Yeah, dude, no. Legit, after the first topic, it just happens. We don't plan it, it just happens.
I know he's just very shit honorable. You know what I mean? Was that a word?
Gabriel, we appreciate you for
Yeah.
sticking it throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he even watches the videos.
Fuck you, Gabriel.
More reason to shit on you.
But yeah,
But
we
yeah.
appreciate you, Gabriel.
No, we don't.
Damn, okay.
But yeah, I don't rage. I'm pretty calm normally. Oh, but when I do rage on video games, you'll hear it on the mic. It's very intense.
Simon's a mean person.
Yeah, I'm pretty mean sometimes, especially towards our friend Eddie, Gary. Well, not Gary. Well, maybe a little bit.
Cherries.
Cherry, who likes cherries.
But you know, it's just fun. You
It's
know?
fun to shit on you. If you can't shit on your friends, are you really friends?
Well, I
No,
mean,
it's a better
every
question.
friend group needs the rager, and for our friend group, it
I'm
rotates
the
every
rager.
once in a while. It's mostly me, and then sometimes it's Marco, and then very, very funny times
This Gael.
it's Gael.
I hardly rate
It's because Gael is actually an Aries. And Aries are kind of known for having a short temper.
Yeah.
Which Gael actually has.
Oh, let me tell you guys this one time. We were
See, I could keep it
we
in that
were
time.
we were watching this dumbass movie at Nick's house that Gael picked up.
Oh, those Simon, your favorite movie?
No,
that
no,
one? Oh,
no.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
Simon.
That's not the movie.
It's
No,
the
no,
movie.
we
About this guy called Simon. He's the main character, and he's gay, and he's coming out of the closet.
Hey, you know what?
And they have so many similarities.
it
They're
was-
white. They have 2-story houses.
Yeah.
Well,
His name
anyways.
is Simon.
Okay, first of all, it wasn't that. It was this dumbass zombie girlfriend movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Right? And he thinks it's a good movie. And
It's
I was
entertaining.
and I was just shitting on it the whole time. I was like, man, look at that plot. It's such garbage. Where did I see that before? And he was getting so pissed at
It
me.
was?
And then
Yeah.
I
get
just-
angry whenever we don't like movies you like.
Yeah, and then I got
Was I
and then
getting
I
angry at that?
and then I rolled on top of him like to joke around. And he got mad and he started pushing me.
Oh, I remember that. I
oh,
don't think it was because of the movie. I don't think it was something else that got me mad.
Oh,
Oh, it's because you did it abruptly. That's why.
that's true. I
I don't like when people abruptly just like nudge me or something like that because it gets on my nerves. It annoys me.
No,
Aries
but
temper.
it was hilarious. That's the Aries moment right there.
It is Aries moment.
Yeah.
I hardly get angry, but like when you do like that type of stuff, where like it's like random like shit. If I'm in a headspace where I'm like don't want to deal with shit.
I'm gonna go get the other PowerAid ready. And stuff
Okay,
like
let's
that.
finish our shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all guys can keep talking about the story. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the other stuff ready.
Yeah, sure.
The way I work is okay. If I'm in a headspace where I don't want to be fucked with, first of all, I'm not gonna say it. So it's not all on the person who bothers me. It's also on me because I don't vocally say, "Hey, don't fuck with me." Like, don't bother me. I'm not like. Well, then like when people bother me, it's like, what the fuck, like that. But it's only for like a spur.
Yeah, it's like a little spurt, but I thought it was hilarious. And then I decided to be the better person, and I just got off.
Mhm.
But what was another good time?
I feel like we're forgetting one moment.
Huh?
We're forgetting. I feel like one time you.
I rage bad.
We'll talk about the whole that one time you wrote the comment on YouTube. We'll mention that in the next section because it relates with like next topic.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll save that for the next topic. But, anyways, yeah. I saw you guys' third video with Mr. Sabian.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good, and I appreciate being the second person here.
Yes, because it's a good thing we have you earlier. Because if you don't know, guys, this man, a Navy, soon to be Navy man, right here.
Yes, I'm enlisting into the Navy.
Yes, he's gonna leave July what?
July 4th.
July. Damn, right? What the fuck on Independence Day?
Yes.
The
Very
morning
patriotic.
or afternoon? The morning?
Probably sometime in the morning. Probably I gotta be there at 2.
Uh-huh.
And then I get to spend some time with family. And then 10 I have to hit the hotel. Then July 5th is when I actually wake up at 3. Go on to the airport. Fly out to Chicago where the Navy base is.
Oh shit, nice.
And then I stay there for about 6 to 8 weeks. And then finish that, graduate. I get a little bit more time with my family. And then I fly out to Florida. Pensacola, Florida. If you guys don't know, the beaches there are awesome. And I'll practice being a aviation maintenance mechanic, which is what I am right now. Right now, I'm just trying to memorize everything. So, oh yeah, all you guys going to the Navy, make sure you memorize your general orders and ranks and stuff like that. It gets pretty confusing. But something to help with that, watch this anime called One Piece.
Wait, what?
All right.
Wait,
No. Let me
fuck?
finish.
What?
Okay, to finish, to explain this, One Piece, the rank, it's about like pirates, right?
So boats.
Yeah, boats, but they have the Marines, right? And they have like all of the ranks on there, and they'll say it like whenever they fight, like say Admiral Kiji or something like that. Aokiji, like when they fight Admiral Aokiji or Vice Admiral Garp. You know, those are actually like ranks in the Navy. And I didn't know that. Like most of them are, there's like some that are inaccurate. Like they don't have ensign in there. They don't have warrant officers, which are their own thing. But I got like most of it from One Piece or studying by myself with note cards. But anyways, this is about PowerAid, not about military. But yeah.
I was just so confused how like, cause you're talking about being it was aviation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Planes, and then you go up and bring up a show that is about pirates, aka boats. So
Okay, but the thing is, it's not about the planes. It's about recognizing
like the positions.
officers and
that's why I was like, what the fuck, like how?
That's why you go off of it. And then some people even don't know that the Navy has their own pilots. Or the Marines have their own pilots. Like, that they just didn't know that. And I was like, well, they do. Like, you ever watch Top Gun? He's a Navy pilot.
Yeah, I haven't seen Top Gun. I want to watch it now. Because I heard this new one is really good.
Yeah, that's what I heard
Freaking
too.
work at the movies. I have not seen it.
I don't know. Shameful. I know. But yeah. And then... Oh. What was another good one?
Look at what?
That censorship one was pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need to sneeze.
You need to sneeze.
If I sneeze, guys, bless me in the comments.
Don't bless him. It's not worth it.
I can't sneeze. Fuck.
I really don't like this flavor.
What? You don't?
It tastes like piss.
It tastes like piss?
Yeah.
What piss have you tasted that tastes like orange?
Don't call me out like that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, it's
piss?
okay. You smell pee, right? Then you know how you smell something,
But
and then you
the
could.
smell is different than the taste. Do you ever you know that smelly cheese?
What?
There's a thing. How to explain it? Sometimes things smell bad, but they actually taste good.
Maybe. So you're telling me to try my own pee?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, people.
If Bear Grylls does it, then I can do it.
Bear Grylls? Who's that?
You know who Bear Grylls is? Never mind.
Who's Bear Grylls? He sounds like some guy who like goes into the wilderness and like fights bears.
It's almost like that. He goes into the wilderness and has to come back to society.
Oh, I think I've seen
Bear
it.
Grylls.
Oh.
He doesn't know who Bear Grylls is. What's that?
It is a warm PowerAid, of course. This is a cold one. We gotta drink the warm.
Mine's already warm.
No, too bad.
No, it's not warm.
It's not warm.
Okay.
Drink it out. You have to
Chug it.
Chug.
More.
Alright, so
All the way.
what's your final rating for it,
All the
Marco?
way. You gotta keep drinking.
Look at that movement of. Oh, not anymore.
No, it's only one that we're gonna split between all of us because it's the warm one.
Alright, no one's gonna want to finish
Yeah.
everything at once.
So what do you think?
What'd you rate
Definitely like a 2 or a 1.
it? A 2? Damn, that's so low.
I do not like that. Surprisingly, I have a very select few drinks I like. And I don't really have PowerAid very often. But,
Get
you
out,
know,
get out.
Yeah, get that.
you know, my dad loves orange flavored, but
It's warm.
to me, orange is the worst flavor.
Oh my god,
Ever.
that's warm.
Orange flavored anything sucks.
Except orange juice.
I like orange flavored orange.
Yeah, oranges
really? I have
or
grapefruit.
orange juice,
Yeah.
that's it. Anything else that's artificially orange or, you know, is candy orange is bad.
I think,
Yeah, it's very true, honestly.
yeah.
Right? Like,
It tastes too tangy.
Tangy.
Tangy, like very.
but an underrated flavor is grape.
Dude,
I
grape.
love grape.
I know, but that's why we didn't bring grape for you.
Grape is.
What?
I was thinking like, man, should I make it grape or orange?
Who's grape again? Oh, we can't see.
No, no one's grape.
Oh, no one's grape. I think it's ours. Yeah.
But people are like, it tastes like medicine.
I knew Simon
It's like
loved
screw.
grape so much, and he hated orange. I remember we went out on a tangent about this. I'm
Yeah,
like, you know what? Why
it
don't I-
was like we were, and I was arguing with my dad, which is already like me yelling. I'm like, orange sucks.
I honestly think that this is the same tier as blue PowerAid.
Really? Fuck no. Really?
But this one, for some reason, I understand, Gal. I feel like this is the one that spreads to your cheeks.
Nah. If anything, it spreads through your throat. It just stays in your throat.
Sus.
Yeah.
But anyways,
But anyways, I think I will give this the same tier I gave blue. So I think a C tier.
C tier.
I rate my.
Oh, if we do it C tiers, then this is F tier for sure.
Damn.
This is F or D tier.
I
This is
give
the
it.
worst.
Yeah, this is down there.
Is it like those?
I'd rather have like some shitty flavor like melon than this one.
What?
Melon.
We just had melon last time.
Really?
Melon was good.
Was
it
it
tastes like
actually?
it tasted like the Sour Patch watermelon.
No, it tastes like the Jolly Rancher, the watermelon. Jolly
Oh,
Rancher.
well, that's not bad. That's
It's not
pretty good.
Yeah. I'd rate this like a 5 out of 10.
What's
yeah,
what's a bad
5 or
flavor?
4.
You know, a really watered down lemonade. I'd rather have that than this.
Yeah. All right, but now it's time to serve this up.
Oh no, wait, is it?
Halfway drinks.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's not gonna cool off. It's
Okay.
not- Hear that pour?
Sounds like piss.
ASMR.
Pour to it on the mic. Up close. Alright, and a bit for our guests. Halfway. I'll have eat.
And then we clink it.
Oh, that was perfectly halfway.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Smells good at least.
I'm a bartender, guys. Actually, I wish. You know, I don't drink, but I think that would be the coolest job ever.
You
to,
look
like,
good as a bartender.
to like shake drinks or something.
Alright, hosts. Just clink.
Wait.
Oh,
Now we clink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Do we?
You guys always say bartender or dad. That's what I look like.
Yeah, someone does
Yeah,
pretty
you look good, Dad.
Alright, here it comes to the warm
Do we
one.
2 or 1?
You know what? It's moved up.
The warm one? You prefer the warm one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly prefer it too.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie.
The cold one just like lingers longer and it has that horrible taste. This one, like horrible aftertaste. This one, the aftertaste is not there as much. And then the coldness doesn't, because I guess when things are cold, maybe like the taste comes out more.
I think
but,
it does, yeah.
Really?
But this one just
Every
dulls
time I
it
have
and
warm PowerAid, I just think of like lake water, like the feel of it.
lake water. Yeah.
I might just be used to drinking warm water. But
Yeah, me too.
it's just because we live in Texas, nothing gets cold down here. So
Exactly. The studio's cold for some reason though.
Oh, it's
It actually
it's
feels-
fresher than usual because it's the third episode was filmed during daytime. This is filmed like during midnight.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see.
it's not midnight. It's like 2 in the morning.
Oh, it's more
3.
than midnight. Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever.
it's fine. It's like
But-
it's not like I don't have work in the morning. Or-
Speaking of midnight, you know which is a hero that only comes out in the night to kick ass? The Batman. But you know who I think is better than the Batman? The strongest. The man who is the world's pride. The man who wears an S on his chest. Superman.
Do you like Superman?
No, you can let out your true emotions here.
Don't get me wrong. I like Superman, and to be honest, I get the whole idea but to me, Batman, like, no superpowers, but he's still better than most. You know, obviously, I know that he would lose to Superman. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everyone
if you're real,
should
like
the
that
hell
he's
up
an
about
underdog.
prep time and everything.
yeah, like prep time, really? Like he's
if
got
Superman wants to swing, he'll be there immediately. You
Don't-
can get
yeah.
prep time.
Have you guys not watched
Injustice.
Injustice? Like literally, that's when Superman goes like, "Okay, I'm done being Mr. Nice Guy,"
Yeah.
and literally, Batman cannot do anything. Nothing. Like, but I mean, you guys have seen the Batman who laughs, but that's different. That's also
that's a scary Batman.
that's scary Batman, but Superman was still like Mr. Nice Guy, you know? If he didn't have this such like good guy, don't kill nobody attitude, and he had like say the Punisher attitude, now that's a guy from Marvel Universe, if you guys know, just kills people, like kills bad guys, not just people.
Superman would be like Omni-Man.
Yeah,
basically.
Omni-Man.
Yeah.
Worse than Omni-Man.
Yeah, but
Omni-Man has
because
some nice cheeks.
Oh yeah.
and Omni has the best cheeks.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of,
Because isn't Omni-Man weaker than Superman still?
yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of, I think a better universe than the DC universe, I'm not gonna lie, is the Marvel universe. Marvel's like for the babies, not gonna lie, and like DC's for more adults. But I still prefer Marvel.
Marvel is more expensive. I don't know much, but like from what I've seen, it's more expensive.
Okay, the reason why Marvel is more expensive is because it has a broader range of people, and they keep fucking up DC movies. Like they just completely shit
true.
on them, and just garbage. Like, do you remember they had to literally put a different cut, the Schneider cut,
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I saw like a video
for their movie, and it was way better, like 10 times better, because the other one was such garbage. Like there was no humor. Like I mean, I'm one for who like doesn't like too much humor. Like I like humor.
It was like the perfect humor.
But it's not supposed to be like nothing. Like
Yeah.
that. This is also catered towards kids. You got to make them laugh, otherwise they're not going to enjoy it. And honestly, like you got to keep the audience like attention. You can't do that with like a serious, like a super duper serious movie. This isn't like a war movie, you know.
Speaking of, who's your favorite Marvel hero and your favorite DC hero?
Okay. So, I mean, I cannot really choose a favorite. I have definitely like my tops for growing up.
Okay, well then like the one like you think like you like the most, like you just look at him like, man, I wish I could be him any day.
It would have to be still split between two. I love Wolverine and I love
he's badass.
Thor. All right? And I do love Hulk, but not in the movies. The movies, they
They
completely
bitch made him.
ruined Hulk. And if you
Don't
guys
they
don't
nerf him a
know,
lot?
I'm the same guy who commented in the first video with that long ass
fuck.
speech. And honestly, it might not make sense because I was in the car using Google Voice, and that's terrible. But they just ruined Hulk for me. And like when he gave tacos
To fucking
to
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, like why? That is not what Hulk does. Like,
Hulk smash.
you know, like they just ruined him. And then they made Fat Thor. Like, I get like they only did that to make it a joke.
Yeah.
They made it to like it's definitely become more like you can say you like Marvel movies like better than DC movies, but you got to admit these Marvel movies are getting bad fast.
True.
Like what was the recent one they made?
Eternals, Shang-Chi. I don't like those. I watched them.
That was terrible.
I thought they were kind of mid. Eternals, you could literally sleep through it.
Oh yeah, Eternals is bad. I liked 10 Rings. I could like watch it. But another one that was kind of bad was Multiverse of Madness.
That one, okay. Because coming from Doctor Strange,
Doctor Strange is supposed to be that goofy type. It's supposed to show you what acid is like when you're not taking acid.
you know, like, that was a good movie. The first one.
The first one's
everyone can
godlike,
agree, right?
yeah.
Yeah, like did you see how strong he was and how much dimensions, how much different spells he was using?
He was so
and then did you see how much spells he didn't use in that movie?
Yeah.
Like you can be like, "Oh yeah, Scarlet Witch. She's a mother. She's the strongest ever." Oh, you damn lefties.
Yeah, and then too,
It's not true.
in the first movie they used the right amount of humor, like Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Like, yeah, I think that was like the only funny part of it, but the rest was serious, but like a good type of serious.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you
Like, it was
Okay.
never too serious.
All right, I'm gonna say something. The point where a Marvel movie becomes a comedy is gonna be nobody's gonna want to watch it.
True.
Because when you make superheroes comedy movies, it's just they lose all interest because. Like, then what's the point of why do you,
Deadpool isn't Marvel, right?
Deadpool's
is
Marvel, but the thing is, there's a difference.
I was about to say it only works with Deadpool.
Yeah,
when it's full
the way Deadpool was written, people knew that he was supposed to be like that. He
He's
literally
the goofy
talks
hobby.
to the audience in the in the comics.
The thing is, like Deadpool, Shazam, those are characters. Plastic Man, those are characters that are supposed to be funny.
Specific characters are supposed to be funny. Like Flash is supposed to be funny.
Flash is supposed to be funny, but I didn't like him in.
No. Well,
didn't the actor for him like get canceled recently or something like that?
Yeah, the actor.
Dude, what did he do? He like, I forgot what he did. He like, didn't he like punch someone?
Yeah, and then he was acting dumb in Hawaii, but I think they should cut the actor already.
Yeah, he doesn't really look like a Flash.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And you never said who was your favorite DC hero?
DC? Oh, actually,
Batman. I love Batman.
huh? Batman is good, but he's not my favorite. I definitely like I like as a kid, you guys remember watching like the animated Justice League or anything like that? I would always watch like the cool guys who you knew were powerful and would only come out during those times, like Dr. Fate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then there was this no-face detective who was really cool.
Oh, I know her. Yeah.
And then there was another guy. I think it was John Constantine. He's really cool.
Wait,
like,
the one like the one with demons and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen the Keanu Reeves movie. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Dude, it's fucking amazing. It's really good.
What about you, Go? What are your favorite heroes from both verses?
Okay, so I'm not very Marvel/DC savvy, but if I had to choose out of Marvel, that's a good question. Cause let's see. Let me put these favorites from what I've seen. Captain Marvel,
Her movie was really mid.
Oh yeah.
Doctor Strange. I feel like Doctor Strange is up there for me.
It's like one of your favorites.
Yeah, I really like Doctor Strange. Hulk, I haven't seen much of Hulk. Thor is cool.
Hulk, you like actually need to watch the shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me explain to you as a Hulk fan. The comics, like there's some bad ones, but man, there are some really, really good ones.
Mm-hmm. You don't like Thor?
You don't understand how
what?
strong he was.
Wait, were you saying that you weren't gonna like Thor?
No, I said like Thor.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't seen enough of Thor. Like I haven't seen the first two. Okay, I don't really watch Marvel like that, so I haven't seen the first two Thor movies.
They're like the worst Marvel movies.
Really?
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I heard they're very serious, like too serious.
I liked them,
Dark
but
World was ass.
I like more serious movies
like
with superheroes because it gives it that like, cooler.
like Ragnarok. I enjoyed Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok was really fun.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna be like calling Normie for this, but I really like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is really cool.
Everyone likes Spider-Man.
I'm gonna say Spider-Man honestly.
Spider-Man's like your kid, like.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but when you're like one of those Marvel fans, you're like Spider-Man can beat anybody.
No, he
Shut
can't.
up.
Bro,
He cannot be Thor.
you know who's the strongest person in the whole universe? No one. Because guess what? They can't beat Goku.
That's what I said. Goku. Shit on
Bro,
Superman.
you
Goku
see Superman?
shits on
Yeah.
Batman. So is everyone in the universe. Okay,
It's all
no.
about Goku.
Goku.
Okay, what about your favorite DC?
If your favorite character from any anime or show can't be Goku, it's
They're
not.
not good.
It's not a show.
They're
It's not a
shit.
good show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
So
fucking
then what if it's One Punch Man?
Goku wins.
Goku wins.
Yeah, Goku wins.
Goku wins. No.
One Punch.
No. It fucking what's a good Let me think. Fucking what's that girl from High School DxD, the main character? Rias. Can Rias beat Goku? No. DxD is ass. I'm kidding. It has
Wait,
ass.
what?
AK, it's good. What?
Oh no,
kidding.
we got this guy into it.
Wait, no. Let's not get into
Hey,
that.
that's a whole other topic.
All right.
Okay. But you never said your favorite DC hero.
DC. Let's see. Who is there? I know way less about DC, so you have to remind me.
There's
So it's
Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash,
Green Lantern.
Green
Green Lantern.
Lantern, like that fucking bootleg Hawkeye. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
Oh.
Cyborg, Raven.
Oh, speaking of ruined shows, Teen Titans Go. Fuck you.
No,
I enjoyed it.
No, that's a funny show.
I
No,
enjoyed it.
it's
I enjoyed
not.
it.
No,
I
but look,
no, but it
no,
replaced the
no.
original.
Look, yeah, think about it like
The
this.
Teen Titans
Teen
original
Titans was good,
but
you
Teen
can't
Titans
go
was-
is supposed for a different audience. You're supposed to go in there think goofy.
And it
No,
did
but
good.
they
Have you
dropped-
seen the memes?
Oh look,
Like,
a
these are
bird, and then fucking Cyborg and Robin run to the fucking.
Yeah.
That's so
Funny.
stupid.
Oh, y'all seen the movie, the Teen Titans Go movie? At the end, at the end, Robin and Starfire were gonna kiss, right?
Yeah, fuck. Okay,
And Starfire's like, no, it's not that type of movie. Robin hookshot to the screen, breaks the fourth wall, like, kids, ask your mom where babies come from.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
See, like Teen Titans Go was good.
I'm guessing you don't have that many DCU favorites.
I don't see. I'm like, if I had to put like a percentage of like how much I've seen or like how much I know of like Marvel, it'd be like 50. No, compared to DC, it's like 10 to 20%.
I think even less.
Or less, yeah.
Alright. So these guys probably grew up playing like Mario games and all that. I did too, but for me, when I was growing up on the Wii, the best game and I loved to play all the time was called The Incredible Hulk. And I don't know if that was the title, but it was basically you're the Hulk, right? And you just go around all of New York and you can literally punch buildings and they'd fall down. You can use like signs and people as weapons.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well,
So-
not people.
so
You
like-
grab them and you just look and be like, oh.
So like
and
Dead-
then you could just throw them.
So
and
like
then
Dead Rising, but with Hulk.
Yeah, it was like crazy because at the time that wasn't like thought of like breaking buildings and actually have an animation that fall like climbing. Like it was like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it was so good. Like you had like the little joystick right here, and then the Wii, and then you could play as different characters. You could fight Abomination and all that. Man, that was an awesome.
So what I'm realizing is no one brought up cool characters. My favorite Marvel character would be the Ghost Rider.
Yo!
The Ghost Rider is
Yo!
so fucking badass.
I forgot he was Marvel.
No,
Dude,
you're making
you
that
don't
face
like-
about Ghost Rider.
You don't like Ghost Rider? Have you not seen the movies?
I've seen the movies.
He's badass.
Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider?
Yeah,
He's really good. He's really good. But
There's-
his comics itself, Ghost Rider,
Yeah, they're good.
I feel like
his
Oh,
powers are
dude.
cool. His death stare,
I
his
feel
fucking bike.
I feel like Ghost Rider might be like one, like my second like or third favorite like Marvel movie, honestly. Because that's Marvel, right?
Ghost Rider's Marvel. My favorite Marvel heroes would be the Ghost Rider, Iron Man. I love
Iron Man's
I love
Iron Man's really, really
Iron Man.
good character.
Mhm.
And I think my next one. Ooh, that one's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna sound basic, but there is Thor and there is Spider-Man. So I think that's like tied. And then for DC,
Batman.
huh?
Batman.
No, Raven.
Raven.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Why?
Ravens. I think you know exactly
No,
why.
explain.
All right, so
Lady Legacy.
Lady Legacy, is that your name? I'll try to remember. Never seen the Lady Legacy?
Yo!
movie?
Oh my! You just unlocked a whole hidden compartment in my brain. I remember it, dude. Lady Legacy and Teen Titans Go.
I wasn't thinking about that one, but
Dude.
yeah, that one. There's that one too.
Dude, Beast Boy. He
Oh.
knew what's up.
Also,
he knew
Red
what was
Hood.
up.
Red Hood's one of my favorite freaking.
I heard of it.
heroes.
I've heard of him, but like I've never really seen.
Red Hood's fucking badass.
Nightwing, you like.
No, I know Nightwing. Nightwing is decent, but compared to Red Hood,
They make Nightwing a whole fucking bitch in like Teen Titans Go.
Well, why are you basing that off?
Yeah,
Teen
but
Titans
like
Go.
obviously, because I've only really seen Teen Titans Go, but I heard he's really cool. But like he's a whole bitch in Teen Titans Go.
Yeah. Oh, they also have there were these like on the Justice League like animation, like whenever they have that whole like I want to say arc because I'm watching One Piece, but it's just like this like
good. Watch One Piece.
arc of whenever they go to Themyscira and then they're like traveling down to the underworld and all that, like that whole like Greek mythology mixed into that. I thought that was so cool.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Controversial opinion coming up. Really controversial. Yo, guys are gonna get angry. I hate Robert Pattinson's Batman.
I can.
I hate him. He's not Batman. He's not Batman. I honestly thought that movie is a 6 out of 10.
6
No.
out of 10. Like you like Ben Affleck's Batman more?
I think I like Ben Affleck's
Really?
Batman more.
Fat Batman?
Fat
You like
Man.
him?
Fat Man is
Oh.
Batman. I haven't even seen the movies, but I've seen clips. I'm like, ooh. He doesn't fit the Batman.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Batman. He looks
No,
more like
trust
freaking
me.
Christian Bale as
Christian Bale Batman was the best.
he was a
That's the best Batman.
a
That is
really
the
good
best
Batman. What about
Like-
Michael Keaton Batman? Actually, I saw that was like when I was small. He wasn't bad, honestly.
Well, that was the '80s one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his was decent. Is that funny, Batman? Yeah, they like that movie was horrible. Batman, more like emo man at that.
Oh, the new one.
Something in the way.
Oh,
Okay, Catwoman, more like trash woman.
Hey, no.
Zoe Kravitz, more like
you're thinking with your
nonce.
other head.
Oh yeah,
right?
she's a nonce.
She is a non.
But she's pretty.
You know,
Kinda
Jaden
hot.
Smith. You gotta think about the economical and political state of
Oh,
the
yeah.
world.
Man,
She was noncing on him.
Hey, it's because he was ahead of his time. He was thinking.
Yeah, he was thinking about.
Remember, maybe that's why she fucked with him.
Exactly.
Because as a 14-year-old, he was actually 28. Because he was thinking about the economic state of the world.
Exactly.
Economic state of that pussy.
You see-
She became Catwoman.
see, at some point,
It works.
some kids just need to be like
Exactly.
Jane Smith.
It's because he wasn't bullied. That's why.
Yeah, like
He grew up well.
look at
more than
his
well.
dad, Will
Amazing.
Smith. Fucking
Bitch made.
Jada, go slap that guy.
Go slap that guy.
Okay, okay. Don't yell at me anymore,
let's
Baldy.
see.
Freaking Mr. Egghead.
The villains were good, except the Joker. Oh my god!
All right,
when I saw
best-
the Joker,
Oh, okay, yeah, that's one thing too. I didn't
bro,
really like.
looked ugly.
Okay, but you gotta admit, every
But the
Batman
villain was good.
animation
Look
is
good.
pretty good.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
like
the
Batman
fight
Beyond,
scenes are really cool,
Batman
too.
Beyond.
was a good animation.
Oh, the anime. Oh, I'm talking about like the same Batman movie.
No. Continue.
Yeah, so like the fight scenes, like the combat, all that, the choreography was good. I like the all that was really cool.
Honestly, hated the Batmobile though. Like in that movie, compared to.
At,
Oh, yeah.
at first, I was like, but then it grew on me a bit more.
Well, I mean, like
Because the thing is, with that Batman is that Batman is still like starting out.
True, but it did not deserve the 3 hours it got.
oh yeah.
The 3 hours, that's something like for your Infinity War and Endgame. Like those actual movies that have plot.
Mhm. That honestly was like,
Your Snyder cut.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to see good Batman, like any good Batmans, the Christian Bale trilogy, and any of the animated Batmans.
Oh, yeah. Like
the
Batman
Death in the
Beyond,
Family. Yeah, Batman Beyond.
the Batman.
The Batman.
That one's more catered towards kids, but it's still pretty decent.
Like the animated shows, those were really good. I remember there's this one where Batman actually killed the Joker, like in the Love Tunnel. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Wait, what was that Joker? Though it was a different spin-off of the Joker. The one where he actually looks like a Joker, like on a deck of cards with like. The
Oh
weird
yeah,
hat.
I know what you're.
That
talking
was
about.
my favorite Joker ever.
My favorite Joker is Mark Hamill's Joker.
Well, that's
Mark
basically every animation Joker.
True. Okay,
Yeah.
no, not the one. Like the old Mark Hamill one. Like
Oh, like the one with like the green hair and the,
the green
smile.
hair. He's like stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, and then do you remember how he turned Robin into his like son?
Mm-hmm.
That one like was crazy, and that was like near the end.
And we can all agree the worst Joker of all time was Jared Leto's.
I haven't even seen Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, that was.
the
honestly,
time.
honestly, Suicide Squad, like the way just doesn't interest me.
No, you should watch the animated version of it though.
Animated, okay.
All of it.
But
was,
based off looks and what I've heard he's like made into like a gangster. Not only that, but like the way he looks, he looks too. I don't know. He looks,
Actually, isn't
Yeah,
it weird that, like, you remember how animations those were mostly funny,
Mm-hmm.
and then movies were more serious? Like back then, let's go back to like old westerns and stuff like that, and then with mixture with Looney Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was like some comedy movies, but mostly it was like all serious and war movies. And then all the comedies, it's switching.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you got like Japanese, you get like animes with like some funny stuff, but then over the years it becomes more serious.
Mm-hmm.
And then now all these movies are just coming down and they're going to like more comic relief.
Mhm.
Like you obviously like, could tell the difference between like all the Avengers movies, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
haven't you noticed like the first Avengers movie? There's like there's comedy, but there's like not as much as like
fluff.
it's progressing.
Yeah, like in Endgame,
Like Endgame, there was way more comedy than
the
like
tacos.
yeah.
Um,
Like, and granted, that was like still more serious. Well, that was just because they just came out of a giant war, but there was still
Mhm.
like a lot more comedy than
yeah.
regular. And then you get like other movies like what was that one? Dang, like Ragnarok. Ragnarok was way more funny than any
Mhm.
other Thor movie, and honestly,
But it was good,
It
though.
needed it. It like Thor needed it 'cause-
After Dark World, you definitely need it.
yeah, they needed to bring him
And
back,
plus, it
and
works
that
with
was
like
good.
it works with the character. Like not only because the actor himself, like it works all around really
Yeah.
good.
He's known for being cocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then when they made him fat though, and then depressed and all that, like I get that part, but like
But he was playing Fortnite.
Oh yeah. Oh,
that was hilarious
dude.
though. I got to give it to them for the creative
All
writers.
right,
That was
new
funny.
Master 69. If you don't show up, I'm gonna go to your house and beat that shit out of you or something like
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna fly over to
Wait,
your
what was he
house.
sad over again? Like who died? Who did he?
No, it's
Someone...
because he didn't kill Thanos.
He called me a dickhead.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I mean-
because he sliced his head off, but it was too late.
No, he cut his chest.
Got his chest.
And then he was like, "You should have gone for the head," and that's whenever the half the world or population just disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
So Thor felt guilty, which
Yeah.
you did. You know, he deserved it. You didn't go for the head.
Mm-hmm. Like and then they made these like Black Widow and Captain Marvel movies.
Oh.
Flops. All of them flops.
Black
Like
Widow was.
everyone predicted it too. Like
Oh yeah, I saw Black Widow. What was the other one? Black Widow. What else?
and then Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Like honestly, like I could sit through watch Captain Marvel, but like I could see like they were trying to push something that wasn't
The
a
agenda.
superhero movie. It
Mhm.
was more towards something political than
Yeah, because Black
anything
Widow.
else.
I saw it, but like I don't recall like going back to it a lot. Like I'm like.
And that's honestly like nowadays too. They're starting to push it, which honestly it's welcome, but
Black
you
Widow.
shouldn't push it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't need to push it.
That goes back
It should
to
just
the
suddenly
censorship
be
in
there.
media.
Like what's it called?
Honestly,
In the new Doctor Strange movie, like there's the lesbian couple of what's her name?
America.
America.
Travis, yeah.
You know, they didn't push that. It was
You
just
just
there,
mentioned,
and
yeah.
we understood. You know, it's
I feel like that's a good way to actually do it.
yeah, exactly.
'cause,
Like that's a
you know,
good
we're not
example.
forcing it, but like it's you kind of like
It's there.
You're
Yeah.
like spreading it like sprinklers. Like,
But
you're
if you
sprinkling
do it
and,
like you guys, Batwoman, you remember that shit when they released? Okay, this was like the same shit as like CBW or whatever the frick it's called, the one with like the Flash and Supergirl and all that. And then they were like good at first, and then they started becoming more like liberal and shit. And then they started like all the characters like just became like, you know, either like super like what's a good word to use? You know, not trying to be offensive, but
Mhm. I know what
like gay or like I mean nothing wrong with that, but like when it's like so obvious, like
Pushed
such an
out.
obvious turn, you know?
Mhm.
like those
Like okay, the Batwoman trailer. In that trailer, like she goes down to the Batcave, right? And then looks at and is looking around, and then the guy, and then she looks at the suit for Batman, right? It's there. It's like iconic. And then she's like, is there any other suit? And then the guy's like, what do you mean? That's the suit. That's like literal perfection, is what he says, because it's like
For the Batman.
it's for the
for
Batman.
Bruce.
It's
For
good.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, it's good. And then she's like, it's not perfection because it doesn't fit on a woman. Like, what are you trying to push there? You know, like.
They're like, yeah, it was meant for the Batman, for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
it's
other
just
Batman.
like
It's
it's not even just for that. It's just perfection because it was made for combat. You know, it's perfected because of how much it's used and how good it's lasted. Not just because it's for the Batman, just because of how good the material was. But the fact that she just stated that it needs to like fit a woman, like girl power and shit like that, like why would you need to say
and another
that?
thing too, and not only that, but also like sticking to like the original source material. Like
Yeah.
it's Batman. People want to see Batman. Is a
Yeah,
thing.
you shouldn't be trying to put Batwoman over Batman. You
A-
know,
a
it's
horrible way they
Batwoman should be her
pushed
own
it.
thing.
Yeah, a horrible way they pushed it was back in Endgame, whenever like all the 80s were teaming up. Like all the cringe ones, the ones that weren't like the overpowered ones, aka Captain Marvel, the only one who didn't need help.
Yeah, like, okay, so let me explain, because in the comment I talked, I was driving and I was heated. So basically, Peter, he gets the gauntlet, right? And so he's flying around and shooting around, you know? And he's just trying to escape. And honestly, I don't even know where the fuck the webs were going. It's the open field, like,
That's true.
plot.
What the fuck? You're right.
Yeah, and then so basically, Captain Marvel comes out, right? Because Peter just gets like shitted on because he's Spider-Man. How useful is he going to be in a war? Not very fucking useful.
Mhm.
And then so I expected him to get shit on, and then I was like, okay, good, Captain Marvel's got it. And then she's like, all right, hello, Peter Parker. You got something for me? And he's like, yes, ma'am. And then this big ass fucking army comes out of nowhere, and we're like, okay, time for Captain Marvel to show her shit or something like that. And then he's like, I don't know how you're gonna get past it. Here you go. And then here comes out of nowhere like Ant-Woman's wife. Like, where the fuck did you come from? You should have stayed shrunk and just been in fucking doing something else or something. Do espionage or some shit.
The worst one is whenever I saw Penny come out of nowhere.
Who?
Penny.
I'd say no.
Iron Man's wife. In her iron suit.
You mean that's not her name, Penny.
Yes, it is.
It's Pop something. It's
yeah.
like, it's
Potts. Pepper.
Pepper Potts.
Penny.
It's
like
Pepper Potts.
But anyways, like she has her suit and stuff, but like why you don't need to push all females, you know? It's like, I mean, I guess they
could kick ass too.
They could kick ass, yeah, but like does it really need we need all the women go and friggin'
and then out of anywhere you just see freaking Captain Marvel soloing herself because it's fucking Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, and then
she literally goes from the sky and fucking
it's
fucking
Goku.
It's Captain Marvel's Goku.
Yeah.
Female and
and cringe.
And then
hey, Goku. No, Captain Marvel can't be Goku.
Wait, but back up Captain Marvel. The actual storyline, like her story. What do you actually think of it?
What do you mean?
Like her storyline, like how she was like an alien, but then she was made to think that she was a human, like a whole thing, like
her movie.
Like how would you think of like her story? Her story.
It's like Superman.
Really? Because I enjoyed it. I actually liked it. I liked it,
but
yeah, I liked it.
I liked her origin story. I was like, why she made her think that she was human, but that she wasn't human. She's an alien. Like I thought it was.
You know who else's story they're copying? Goku's.
Goku. Yeah. You know who copied Goku's storyline? Superman. You know who could be Superman? Goku.
You know who was first? Superman.
I think he came out in World War II.
What the fuck, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know that.
Alright, Simon, I think it's time for you to finish that PowerAid, chug it down. Because even though Goku can beat anything, Goku can't beat the watch time that's about to be this podcast.
How long is it? What the fuck?
Yeah. Alright, so time to give our final ratings.
I think the warm is better. It's
better.
raised to a 4.
I think for me it became colder as I kept drinking it. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
I honestly preferred it, and I think it's going to go up a tier. I think we're going to raise it to B tier. Not A or not S.
For me, it's the same.
It jumped, so it's not an F tier. It is now in
D.
Oh.
C tier. I'll give it a C tier for being warm.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just being generous.
Interesting. So for the final slays of this podcast, there's only one thing you always got to remember. Your favorite superhero gets shot on by Goku. No one can be Goku. Goku's the best. Everything is about Goku. Hashtag Goku Life.
Hashtag Goku Life. Hashtag Goku Life. We're going to hashtag Goku Life in this newest post, when we post this.
Fuck Goku.
No.
Alright, and once again, special thanks for Simon to joining us on episode 4 of the PowerAid
Goku
podcast.
can beat the Hobbit.
Of course he can beat the Hobbit.
Speaking of, guess what? I want to talk about 2 shitty movies before I leave. The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Ass movies.
Bro,
they don't...
Man, shut up. You're so full of shit, my guy.
I watched it. Like, my precious ring, my precious ring.
Bro, you watch Kid Goku and all he talks about is how Bulma doesn't have a penis.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That's funny.
He pats pussy. He's like 10.
Yeah.
He was like, where's your dick?
Does fucking Frodo do that? No, he gets some bitches.
Exactly.
No, Frodo gets Samwise.
Goku got more bitches.
Fuck Frodo. Sam is the best. Thank you.
Alright, thank y'all for watching this episode.
Bye. Have a good day and night.
Goku could be anybody.
Goku so